In this video, we're going to be talking about the things that we
hated
and loved about Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. Hi guys, it's Shipface here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the things that we hated and loved about Wonder of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's brand new ship. Today, I'm joined with my girlfriend Celeste and
Hello.
C3PO in the background, if you can see him. So yeah, we're going to start off with the thing that we loved, which was one of our favourite things, was the entertainment on board.
Yeah.
Royal Caribbean really go an extra step than I think other cruise lines with the entertainment, especially with the Aquaship, which was our favourite.
Yeah, it was so good. We tried to watch it twice, but it was sold out on the second time, unfortunately.
Yeah, and we really like the ice skating show as well.
Yeah, that was really good. Broadway style.
And we even liked the entertainment, like the quizzes as well. We
won.
We actually won one quiz, and it was about the ship. I think like the quizzes. Lots of people go there for because there's a quiz every day, and we went there, smashed everyone, and then
Got a prize.
got a prize, and
Which was a reusable bag.
yeah, and we got 4 of them,
Yeah.
so that we use them for our weekly shopping. But yeah, the entertainment. I really liked the cruise director on board. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, when they got the activities like the flow rider, the rock walls, the ultimate bass,
There's
the
so
football
much to do,
competition.
you're never bored.
Yeah, this is the world's largest cruise ship, so there is a lot to do and a lot to cover in a week's cruise. We only just fitted it in really with all going off the ship and whatnot. So yeah, the entertainment is definitely something that you will love about Wonder of the Seas.
And now we're going to move on to talk about a negative and something that we hated on board Wonder of the Seas. That is going to be the spa. More specifically aiming this at the thermal suite inside the spa, because it was rubbish. There was no swimming pool and there was no jacuzzis, nice bed things, none of that. So that was not very exciting. But we don't know what the treatments were like because we didn't want to do those. That's not really our cup of tea. But we do like to go.
That's my worst nightmare.
But we do like to go in the pools and stuff because they're really relaxing. But compared it to the other cruise lines, Royal Caribbean definitely was not up there with their level. Like P&O's was really good, MSC's were really good. What other cruise?
And Virgin Voyages.
Virgin Voyages, they are really good as well.
Yeah, but with Wonder they had a few of the hot beds.
And just a
sauna and a steam room.
Yeah,
That
was it.
That was it. But with MSC, they had all these other rooms. We didn't get to try them, which was annoying because we were during COVID.
Yeah.
But we're going back, so we're going to go and try them more.
And we're bringing some content.
So we will try they have a snow room and Mediterranean bath, which I have no idea what that is. But
some salt shower thing.
Salt showers, yeah.
And I liked when they had all the different colour rainforest shower things.
Yeah.
And the different temperature. That was funny, trying to run through the cold ones.
Yeah, and in Virgin they had the massive pool in there with a hot tub.
Yeah.
And they had a massive sauna.
Yeah.
It just seemed...
So if a spa is your kind of thing, then maybe not Royal Caribbean.
But with that, it just seems like it's such a big ship that it could have been maybe a bit bigger.
Yeah, they could have tried harder, but then maybe that's not the market they're going for. They're
Yeah,
more
might not be
action-packed,
their
adrenaline kind of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we think about the spa on Wonder of the Seas.
Okay, and now we're going to move on to a positive, and we're going to talk about the main dining room on board Wonder of the Seas. That definitely was 10 out of 10.
It was a big highlight of the holiday.
Definitely, it made our holiday.
We actually look forward to going to see our waiter and assistant waiter.
Rosaranda and Kaio, if you're watching.
Yeah, they really did make the holiday a really cool experience.
They
where
did.
where we went to book to go to one of the restaurants. They're like, we got something in the evening, but we were like, but we want to go and see our main dining. We want to go to the main dining room because we like.
They
the
went the
waiters.
extra mile all the time.
They very much did. And yeah, I really enjoyed the food in there as well.
Yeah.
But the waiting staff, it was impeccable.
Yeah. It's service that you would expect, if you were staying in the suite kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but
they gave really good service.
yeah, and when they do the reviews, and they ask for 10s and stuff like that, I really do think that they did deserve a 10 because they literally, the evening when we had 5 main courses, because he was just bringing us
between us, not each.
Oh yeah. Well, 2.5 each technically, but they just kept bringing us more food.
Yeah.
And
I was like, I'm full, and he was like, no, have more, and I was like...
And then literally you asked for like a cocktail menu.
Yeah.
And because the QR code only had the wines and you wanted cocktails, and he literally, you could see him going up and down this main dining room.
I felt so bad. I was
this,
like, it's not worth it, I'll just have whatever. But I love cocktails, and I tried to order like a porn star on the first night, and they brought me something that definitely was not a porn star. It was very nice, but it wasn't a porn star.
But you saw them going to all the different waiting stations to see if there was still a menu about.
Very sweet.
They don't really do menus anymore on these ships. But
but
that's the reason why they went the extra mile. They went to find these stuff for us. So.
But I only got the menu on the last night, which was really annoying.
Yeah,
because there were so many yummy ones to try in there.
But yeah, like I said, they went the extra mile and it made something a bit special to the holiday.
Yeah, like they actually wanted to like chat to you and get to know you as people, not just, I don't know, it felt like it was more to a job than them.
Yeah, which was really good. Now, one thing we hated about Wonder of the Seas, it's not really about Wonder of the Seas, it's the stops. Yeah, I've if you follow me for a while, I've moaned about this.
It's very angry about this topic.
Many times. Every single time the Oasis class comes to Europe, it does the same 7 boring itinerary. Well, it's not boring if you do it one time, but Royal Caribbean have a lot. If you look at their kind of anchor membership, lots of people are returning guests and returning members. So why not do 1 or 2 cruises a season that go somewhere else?
Yeah,
I know people get on at Rome, so they would have to factor that in. But maybe it's the first cruise coming back in May, and it just goes around a different route. But I've done Symphony and I've done Wonder, the same 7-night route. I'm on Anthem, and I'm going to some of the same stops. I know it's first world problems, but it's just as a guest, I did put it into the survey that Royal Caribbean gave me at the end. I think they could do it. They've done it. I don't even know how many years they've done it in a row now. And then they've done it into 2024. The same, just 7 nights. Barcelona, Palma de Mallorca, Marseille, Las Spitzer, Chicochiveca.
And as much as the stops are good, like there's nothing that you can really do there unless you purchase a shore excursion. And they're so expensive that people can't be affording to do that every stop.
It was even like Marseille. We got off in Marseille, and it was actually, do you want to pay £40 for a taxi?
There was nothing there.
Or do you want to pay £40 for a shuttle bus?
Yeah.
And that was literally the only option. You can't actually go anywhere but spend £40 to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Which I think was, I know obviously everything costs money, but
$40 is very excessive.
It was.
You've already paid so much money for the holiday.
I'm very biased for Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean is my favourite cruise line, but I just thought that was a bit wrong. And they did it as a shore excursion, so they just charged your cruise account. So basically, to them, that was an easy $40 out of half the people. Because who wants to get a taxi, or you get something with the cruise line? It seemed very much like a trap.
Yeah.
And I just think the ports, they could just freshen it up, even if it's still Barcelona and Rome, get on and off.
Yeah.
The stops in the middle can change. I know the ship's huge, so there's only a certain amount of ports they can go in. But I know I can go into Malaga, I can go into I think I've seen it in Gibraltar. I've seen it go to Valencia, I think, as well. This is just off the top of my head. But it can go to so many different ports. Why the same 7-night itinerary for months on end? It's annoying. As you can tell, it annoys me. But they won't get unless we go from like Miami or somewhere else. I probably won't be doing another Oasis class because I just don't want to do the same 7-night itinerary.
It's exciting seeing new places, but even though when we went on Wonder, that was my first like Mediterranean. Is that what it's called? Mediterranean beach. Wait, what's it called?
Just Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean cruise. It was like the places were nice, but like you said, they weren't very exciting. There was nothing to really do. I didn't like having to pay £40 for a shuttle. I thought that was excessive.
And then even when we get to Chicochiveca, you have to do an hour and a half to get to Rome anyway.
Yeah. So I feel like it's one of those things that when you've done it. Like, next time we go on a cruise, if it is to those same places, I'm definitely going to stay on the ship because there's so much to do on the ship. Like, the ship's amazing. Like, you don't need to go off at every stop. I wanted to because it was my first cruise, and I was like, I'm going to go off at every stop. I'm going to explore everything.
Well, it's the first cruise you can get off on stuff because you started cruising during COVID where we couldn't even get off the ship.
And I get excited seeing new places, but it was just not really worth it. The ship was just amazing. You didn't need to get off, in my opinion.
Yeah, so that's what I think about the ports on Oasis class.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk about something that we love again, because that's much more exciting to talk about than the negatives. So now we're going to talk about Central Park. That was definitely, I think, both of our highlights.
Yes.
It was amazing. So pretty. Yeah, I just love Central Park.
It's such a unique place to have on a ship. Well, we had the balcony that looks over the park, and like we'd be on there till midnight playing cards and stuff with like the music playing.
And it was so pretty with all the lights and everything. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's just something you can't really get on many other cruise lines at all. I know cruise lines are starting to, but I still don't think there's anything really like Central Park.
No. We would definitely recommend staying in that room as well. It was like perfect for us. Yeah,
the room I had like this extra balcony because it's if you book in a certain area. So the link will be just in the description below to go and check that room.
And it's the same price as normal balcony.
And it's the same price as normal balcony. So
why not?
Definitely go and check out. That's an Easter egg of this cruise ship. But yeah, like I said, Central Park, just walk through in there at night, taking photos.
Yeah, it was really
drinking
nice.
in the bar.
And we watched a wedding from our balcony.
Well, yeah, we watched a wedding from the balcony.
That was very, very pretty. And you kept telling me off because I kept staring at them.
Yeah, I was like, we were playing cards, and you were just like, I'm like, stop staring at them.
It was really nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just such a unique place, and if you're on the ship, definitely try it, and definitely check out
Central Park.
Whether it is called Central Park.
The cafe.
Yes,
Park
Cafe.
Is that what you were going to say? Yeah. Go to the Park Cafe.
They have the best beef sandwich at sea.
And they have the best wraps with the what was it? Turkey and turkey and
I don't know. But
turkey and tomato wraps.
In the beef sandwich, they have this like gravy that goes on the bottom. It's literally delicious. I just want to go on the ship right now and just have the beef sandwich.
I want my turkey wrap.
Yeah. But it's really good, and you have such a selection in there as well.
And their soups. The soup was really nice. We had a lobster one.
Yeah, lobster soup.
That was a bit bougie.
Yeah, it is bougie, but it was very nice. They have a lot of selection in there, from wraps to paninis to beef sandwiches to salads.
It's so underrated because it's never busy.
Yeah, it's not really.
Like the buffet will be packed, and this is what I don't understand. The buffet will be heaving with so many people, like all cramming in there, whatever. But then Central Park Cafe, Park Cafe.
Yeah.
It's so quiet, and it's just so much nicer there. Like there's so much nice seating. It's just nice. It's just good vibes.
It is. So definitely spend enough time in Central Park.
And Park Cafe.
And Park Cafe, yes. And try the beef sandwich.
And the turkey wrap.
That's a David's recommendation. Or ship-face recommendation. There you go. So one thing I hated about Wonder of the Seas, this was very annoying to me.
It wasn't annoying.
It's because small and annoying to people. They didn't show the Formula 1.
Oh no.
I know. Couldn't support the guy I got with Lando Norris. Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, they have a sports bar with 60 screens. They have American football, actual football, rugby, hockey, and everything under the sun, but they don't show the Formula 1. So if you're a Formula 1 fan,
don't go on this ship.
Well, it's not really don't go on this ship. I don't think that's a deal breaker, but they don't show the Formula 1. And then, as I'm from the UK, Sky Sports doesn't work in any other country, so I can actually watch the Formula 1. I can't remember what Formula 1 it was. I think it was I can't remember which one it was, but they don't show, but they don't really show the Formula 1. So if that is a factor, you need to make other plans. Alright, and one thing that we loved, which was one of our favourite things about this ship, is Johnny Rockets for breakfast. This is another ship-face recommendation.
Absolute must.
Absolute must. It's only open for 2 hours a day, so it will vary from day to day depending on when you're going in port. So one time it was open, I think 6:30 to 8:30, and then sometimes it was open from 7:30 to 9:30. It'll be open from 2 hours at some point during the day.
Yeah.
But it was.
It's just amazing. Food is scrummy. Service is really good.
Yeah, they were.
There's
really,
nothing not to like.
They're really attentive. The food is actually served to you. Unlike the Windjammer, the Windjammer does get quite busy, especially on like the port days with like Rome.
Johnny Rockets is deserted.
And Johnny Rockets will be...
Makes no sense to me.
I never really saw it busy at all. I know that sometimes there was quite a few people, but it was never... It was quick service, no waits really.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was definitely worth it. And it's complimentary, which is the best thing. Johnny Rockets is not complimentary for lunch and dinner, but breakfast is complimentary.
Yeah.
They do have some things you can pay for, like some breakfast bacon shake, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we were going to try it, but I never did in the end.
I know, I really wanted you to try it because it looked
What was the other
gross.
thing? There was like another big breakfast thing, but yeah, you could have like this bacon milkshake, but everything else is free, and they did like, and you could also ask for extra. Like we asked for extra.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think you had to pay
hash
for that,
brown.
didn't you?
No, you didn't have to. No, all the
No?
breakfast was included, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, so like we asked for like an extra hash brown and stuff like
I
that.
asked for extra bacon because I'm greedy.
Oh, they have like the best crispy bacon.
It
If
is
you love a crispy bacon, Johnny Rocket's definitely
Yeah.
the place to go.
proper, like, crispy.
So yeah, that's definitely a ship-based recommendation. Go to Johnny Rockets for breakfast on, but again, it's only available on Oasis class ships. So if you're going on Freedom of the Seas, well, they don't do Johnny Rockets for breakfast, so
So you'd be missing out, yeah?
You're missing out. So yeah, only on Oasis class.
Let us know in the comments if you've been to Johnny Rockets for breakfast and if you have the same opinion as us.
Yes. So overall, we absolutely love Wonder of the Seas.
Mm-hmm.
I think the things that we say we hated, they're not a deal breaker.
No.
They're just for the
I'm
time.
sure that you can go without F1 for a week, eh?
That's a stretch. But the but yeah, the ship's amazing. I would still 100% recommend it.
Oh yeah.
Especially it's now in Florida, so the port's probably better. Perfect day in Coca-Cola, I think, and whatnot.
We're going there.
Yeah, but the
Not on Wonder though. On Icon.
yeah, but the ship's amazing. Staff are really good. All the entertainment's amazing. I would 100% recommend this ship.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about Wonder of the Seas, just put them in the comments below. I would be more than happy to answer your questions. But that is all from us today. If you like what you see, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter, so the link will be in the description below, so go and follow me on those platforms. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Chipface here, and I will see you guys in the next video.